I'm back. First I'm going to explain, because it didn't make sense after I previewed that video, how in the end I said HCG stops me from eating too much, and then I said that I don't overeat before that. The problem is, like, I used to be one of those people, and I still am to a certain extent, that didn't eat breakfast, didn't eat all day, and then got like a huge whatever from McDonald's, you know, or some other horrible fast food place, or 1%, 2% milk, and a whole package of cookies. So what I meant by HCG helps me with the not with what am I trying to say? With not eating as much. As you know, I realize I still wait too long to eat sometimes, but also, you know, with the ephedra, I don't feel as bad about that because I feel like I'm still burning calories, because I know that if you don't eat, especially if you have low thyroid or things like that, not eating is not helping you lose weight. But like I said, with taking ephedra, I feel like I'm still burning. So my dogs are howling. I'm wondering what they're doing. Anyway, la la la. With the ephedra, I'm not worried about not burning calories while I'm not eating. And when I do get something to eat, and if I am out, because I am on the road a lot, instead of getting like the full everything, I'll stop and I'll get, like, you know, a burger off the dollar menu, and I won't get the fries, you know, and the shake and all that other horrible stuff. So I may not still be eating the best I should, but at least not when I'm out. But I'm eating better than I was. It's all relative, I guess. Oh shoot, I meant to pull my spread. Let me see if I can do this while I'm talking to you guys without you getting bored. I meant to pull my spreadsheet up to see where I was, because I have not been putting down on my spreadsheet where I am with my weight. But my scale holds it for like a few days, so I guess I'm being lazy, and I'm like, yeah, I'll put that in the spreadsheet, which I probably won't, but but I do want to see. Like I said, I know I was 248 and change this morning, and when I first, I think I weighed myself Wednesday morning when I got up, and I was like 252. So yeah, eventually it'll pop up. It's taking its time. Hopefully it's not jacking up my recording, because I can't see myself, which doesn't matter as long as you guys can see my smiling face. Anyway, okay, yeah, on 10/25 I was 245.6. So yeah, 248 today. I'm okay with that. Let me look real quick and see what my last dosage weight was on HCG. It was around 247, so I'm okay with 248. I think that not working out this time around as soon as I got off the HCG was definitely a good thing. I think it really did, well, at least with me, I think it really did help me stabilize, whereas last time I had a hard time stabilizing. But I also went a long time taking the HCG, so that when I came off of it, I did not do P3 correctly. Not that I've done it that correctly this time, but I tried a little harder, and I think it's paid off. Yeah, I am by no means perfect at anything. So I think that catches you up. Now, on to my stomach issues, which I probably should see the doctor. I know some of you guys might tell me to go see the doctor, and I will at some point, but this hasn't been a big deal yet. Before I ever started HCG, when I was at my highest weight, I was working out still. The first time this happened, I hadn't hardly eaten all day. I had left the gym. It had been a couple hours, and I got the healthiest thing I could find at the store to eat, at the grocery store, which is our local grocery store. So it was a ham steak, because it was the only thing that wasn't breaded as far as the meat selection. And it was huge. It was like that big. It was probably, I don't know, 8, 10, 12 ounces. It was ridiculous. But I was trying to go for healthy sides, and I hadn't eaten a lot of fiber, so I don't know if this is what did it to me, but I had this huge ham steak and a 3-bean salad and Brussels sprouts, which I hardly ever eat. And I ate that at like hours before I went to bed, okay? And then I went to bed, and my stomach started gurgling. And I thought I was going to have to get up and, you know, do the nasty, dirty, whatever, go to the bathroom in a bad way. Well, when I did, it came out both ends, and it didn't stop. So I wasn't sure if it was because I hadn't eaten all day and then I ate too much, or if it was the fiber, and or God knows what else. Now, it has happened a handful of times since then. The next time it happened, I think, was after we had Chinese buffet, and again, it was later in the afternoon. I don't remember if I had eaten much during the day, but probably not. And it was still, you know, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 hours until I went to bed, so you'd think everything would be digested, but not so much. Now, I'm trying to find the common denominator. I'm not really sure, unless it's just, you know, not eating very much and then eating too much. This last time that I had something happen, I had gone to my friend's house when I was in Indianapolis. It made a really yummy pork loin. It might have been a tad underdone, but I tried not to take any that was slightly pink. And he cut some pretty big chunks. It was like maybe that big, but it was thick. And I meant to get myself half that, and I didn't. I ate the whole thing, and I wasn't thinking about it. Plus, he made some really good potatoes. And I don't eat a lot of starch anymore. I haven't really eaten a lot of carbs and a lot of starch since I did Atkins a long time ago, other than, you know, horrible French fries when I was doing fast food. But I really don't do fast food that often either. At least not the fries. So I don't know this time if it was the amount of potatoes I ate. And there was cottage cheese with dinner too, but I eat cottage cheese on a regular basis, and it doesn't bother me. I don't know if it's potatoes. I don't know if it was the pork with the potatoes. I don't know what, but once again, it was, you know, I don't know, like 4 hours until I went to bed, and lo and behold, same problem. I was hoping that whatever my problem was would go away as I lost weight. I didn't know if it was, you know, like sort of a obesity brought on irritable bowel thing, like IBS, you know, or developing Crohn's, God forbid. I don't know. I was really hoping that whatever my problem was before was because I was heavier, because, you know, I was also having problems with like reflux and stuff like that, acid reflux, which I took Nexium for. And I haven't been taking my Nexium too much. I take it now and then when I think I'm going to have an issue, but I don't really take it like I did, because when I lose weight, I don't really need it. I guess because I don't have all the extra fat sitting up here. So once again, I'm rambling, and I should stop, but I guess I'm kind of using you guys as a sounding board. I don't know how much feedback I'm going to get that's actually going to be useful. But, you know, if anybody's got any ideas, yeah, I know I should see the doctor, and like I said, I will eventually, but if anybody else has any ideas, I'm big on, you know, internet research, so, you know, if you got some places for me to check some stuff out, that'd be great. And I'm done. I think I'm done. Yeah, and I'll try to, I need to go catch up on some of your vlogs now. So, once again, I'm going to say whoever is flagging Ms. HCG Girl as spam needs to knock it off and unsubscribe from me. Unless you're doing it by accident, and I forgive you, and I'm sure she'll forgive you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Have a good night. Talk to you later.